Hi, this is William Glazer with My Health Records, teammates Andreas Kalos and Fook Vo, and we're going to show you what we've got. I'm going to start with my portion. You can see that there is a little bit of a home page here. There is a login panel and a panel to register as well. The registration panel takes an email address, and the code uses a API key with SendGrid, but it's not currently working. So this is about all I can show you, unfortunately. And we can move on to Andreas.
All right. Just go ahead and get to my work. So, um, for our features, we decided to do some emailing features and then as well with attachment features in that part. Um, so, I created here, I had started off with doing an ethereal email, which was a fake emailing service, but I decided to pivot to using Gmail. So, I used Node Mailer, the package, and so I of course did the normal 3 steps that are seem to be pretty common with every mailing service in backend like this. So I created the node mailer or the transporter object, which contains our service that we're going to be using, which as I said is Gmail, and then the email we'll be sending from, which of course in the actual live product, this will be input. You know, when you log in as a registered user, that would be the email you'd use there. Um, and then we come down to the mail options, which is who is going to be coming from, and then who it's going to be sending to. And of course, when we enter the live product, this is going to be sent to the email that you actually specify in your emailing to address bar, as well as a subject text. And then, of course, we have attachments, and I used an example attachment here. As we can see in a few seconds here, I'm going to send an email to myself, and I'll open the attachment and show you the template that I also created. Down here is just some validation of whether or not the email was actually sent. As you can see here, I was testing it earlier. The email was successfully sent. If it was not, we will get this error occurs, and then of course there will be an error notification from the console. Um, Another feature that I worked on was actually just kind of making the email itself look kind of nice. So I created a template for it, and I used Express handlebars for that. And as we can see here, it's just HTML. All it is really. It's just changing some of different sizes, different looks. We've got a color of some of the text here, and then we've got some bullet points and a title. I just used Easy Medical Records as just a in place title for our service. So yeah, I use handlebars for that. So I'll go ahead and send an email. We'll run the mailer.js. We can see email is sent, and then we're going to go to my email, and we can see here at 4:46, which is the current time, I got an email from the AK testing handle. Here is the HTML part, the template part. So this will be in every email. I just put some few bullet points to describe what we do. Here is the attachment, and we can open the attachment, and it's got some information in here. Of course, it's not a real medical record, but this would be kind of like what would happen once a corporation would receive your email to look at the record. And that's it for me, and we'll move on to Fook for the other features. Whenever you're ready, Fook, you can share your screen.
Mhm. Hello, my name is Fugbo. So I'm responsible for doing the uploading and downloading and deleting files. This application is based on Mergestack, which includes MongoDB, React, Express, and Node.js. So if you click on the square right here, it will show you. Sorry about that. It'll show you what the files, and then you can just the list files, and then you can just pick the file, open it, and then it will attach to the website, and you type in the title like paper and descriptions McKinsey paper, and then after you press submit, um, if the file is too large, then it will gives you an error, says the file too large, and you can just click and pick another file, which is just an image like this, and then you can press like tax. You can do submit. Oops, the file's too large as well. Just do signature. This one's probably good. And signature, sign, and you press submit. And after I submit, it will save it in the database and as well as a local folder. You can check it by going here. This is a MongoDB shell which I already opened. You can press show DBs, and then you can use the database that I am creating is the file upload, and then after that you use db file upload and to find all the records. Just give me 1 sec. Even though it doesn't show up here, but in the files, when you go to the server, the files, you will see they're the signature that I just posted, and this is the file that I posted while testing it. And that's it for me.